Guest Boys, the newspaper school. So we would like to make you some questions. So first of all, who was the first of you who thought in creating the band?
It was
I don't know.
Here, Big Y.
Wait, what was the question again?
Who was the first one in thinking in creating the band?
Yeah, I created it because we used to be part of a samba school called Austin Samba School. We were the horns for it. And they had a Mardi Gras gig, and they wanted a New Orleans type brass band to play at it. So I assembled some guys, and we played about a 3-song set for 15 minutes at the Scoot-In.
Thank you. And how the name came up? How did you choose the name?
Well, actually, my friend Duncan Waldrop, we were in marching band together, and he gave me the nickname Big Y because I'm kind of chubby. And that was just a nickname of mine, and we couldn't really think of a different band name, so we decided to go with my nickname and then call it my brass band.
Okay. Another question. Let me think. How did you decide to play jazz? There was another type of music you were interested in playing, or it was jazz?
Well, actually, me and Will and our other trombone player that isn't here right now, Justin, I had really grown up on rock music, so I wanted to start like a rock trio kind of punk band. But I was okay at guitar, but Will and Justin, I really just told them to play it for the sake of the band, and we weren't really good at it. But so we decided to play it with our primary instruments: trumpet, trombones, horns, stuff like that. And when we learned music through our school, our high school, and the only two genres we played in school ensembles were classical and jazz, and we really dug people in jazz and like the kind of music we played and the improvisational aspect of it. So we gravitated toward that, and towards that we gravitated for funk and stuff like that.
It is the first time in the festival, or have you been in other festivals, or is your first time here in Guatemala?
Yeah, so we've played in other festivals around Austin, Texas, but this is our first time playing in IGA. It's also most of our first time in Guatemala. Will actually comes here around once a year. But for the rest of us, this is a brand new experience, and we're so grateful to be a part of it.
And would you like to come back?
Yes.
What is the thing that you have enjoyed the most from Guatemala? I mean, the people, the food. What foods have you tried from Guatemala?
I think my two favorite things, one of them would definitely be the people. I think the people here are more friendly than anywhere I've ever been. And also the views are incredible. The mountains and the volcanoes, and the weather is always amazing. And I just never want to leave. I never want to go inside because it's too nice outside all the time.
Okay, thank you guys. It was a pleasure to having you here.
Thank you.
It was an amazing performance. I mean, all the school enjoyed it. I mean, it was amazing, really. And haven't you? I mean, you're young. You're almost like our age, so it is like amazing that you're doing things like this. And I would like to ask you something, a favor, and it's not a favor. If you can say some words in Spanish, I mean, like something like a message for the school, or I don't know, something. Yeah. I mean, like you're the expert.
I got it.
He's going to read something.
So this is what I was going to read at the end of the concert. This is what I read at the end of the concert last night.
Okay.
Finalmente me gustaría dar gracias a la IGA y a Ana Silvia por invitarnos al Festival Internacional de Jazz aquí. Y gracias a todos que trabajan por IGA, como Dennis, Fidel y Johnny. Muchísimas gracias a ustedes. Buenas noches.
Thank you. It is amazing. It is like amazing. Sorry. Thank you, really. So this is the end of the interview. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.